Hey guys, it's Yuko here again with another weekly video. Ah man, dude, I have been having the worst cold ever, and it is so annoying. But anyway, man, it's almost the end of the year, and man, I hate this year. I truly think this is the worst year of my entire life of just being in this world. Being 23 years old, easily this is the worst year I ever experienced throughout my whole life. I never felt so unproductive in my life. We're gonna title that the video. Honestly, 23. No. The worst year of my life, and I'm only 23. That's gonna be the title, honestly. But man, there's so many things I'm just tired of this year. And it's like, dude, can it end already? I don't, I literally don't gain anything from this year still being here. I don't care. I don't even care for Christmas. I hope you guys know that. Like, I don't care for Christmas. Like, I generally, out of all the holidays, Christmas is the one holiday I straight up hate the most. And it's not because, I mean, it doesn't snow anymore in California. Not like it ever did, but it's like rare. But it's just very. It's at the end of the year. I'm just tired of it, especially when you have a whole crappy year, and then it's like so many. I don't know. I'm just. This whole month is literally just a preparation to build upon next year, and I just can't wait. Next year, I plan on just going so hard. Honestly, I plan on working like triple or times five as hard than any other year I ever worked in my life. I'm legit kind of annoyed and just tired of feeling in the same position. I feel like I'm not moving, or no, it feels like I'm moving, but I'm moving so slow. And it's so frustrating. Nothing is more frustrating than feeling like you are progressing, but you're progressing so slow. And I just want to actually take that. I want to just move faster. I want to actually go out of my way to push the needle forward. And there are a couple goals that I do have in my mind. First thing first, I want to get to the actual medical field. I want to actually, I, c- I could waiting 1 year is safer. I don't care for safeness anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to play a little risky. I have the privilege to play it risky. I set up so many safety nets in my life. I think I could play a little risky next year. Worst case scenario, it fails. I'm still locked in. Like, I just don't. I'm tired of school. I really am tired of school. I think a lot of my frustration and feeling so unprogressive is pretty much just the fact that I've been in school for so long and I just have not like really achieved anything. Sure, people will be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so far ahead." I don't care if I'm far ahead to you. To me, it felt like I'm so far behind. Like what? I'm just like, I don't know. I know people say comparison is a thief for joy, blah blah blee, blah blah blue. Dude, it is so frustrating. Like I don't care, bro. To I don't compare myself to others, but I do compare myself in a sense to at least catch up to others. I hate feeling like I'm behind. And I last I think it was like I think it was like last week probably. I don't know. In last week video, I think I explained it. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in the mood to talk about it. But I realized that I always see myself as behind. This whole time, I always thought that I was always just in a middle area. I never really thought of myself as being far ahead or far behind. I just kind of always saw myself in the middle area. But no, when I was applying for my last couple of classes, I looked at all, and let me tell you, the classes that I take, it's for, I think, long term. I don't think short term. So when people say stuff like, oh, associates or bachelors or stuff like that, I don't care for that. That's not even going through my mind. I don't think I ever once thought about like getting an associate's. I don't think I care or I thought once about getting a bachelor's. Like, dude, I those, sure, I will achieve those, but those aren't even achievements to me. Those are just like very, very low. I don't know. It's crazy because I'm pretty sure I have my associates already. I have to actually get it. I gotta apply for it. But my mom, she was like, "Yo, you shouldn't be happy. Not a lot of people have it." I'm like, why would I be happy? I'm like, that's not achievement. I'm like, I'm close. I'm very close to my bachelor's. I'm not happy about that either. That's not achievement either. I don't care for any of that. I'm like, bro, you know what would be a actual achievement for me? Completing a major point throughout my whole life, my whole life goal. If I get into, let's say, if I achieve right now, okay, I don't even want to go too far deep into it. I feel like next year I will explain this whole thing more in detail, but I've been looking for LVN programs. I went to a couple of them. Very changed my mindset on nursing. I will say that. It changed my view on nursing. I thought I wouldn't be interested in nursing, especially with the knowledge that I know. It didn't seem something that was appealing to me. But there was a question that it's weird because she was this girl, the woman that was showing me around. She showed me around the facility. I didn't care about the facility, but she showed me. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I swear I said this in the last video. I'm just gonna say it again, but she showed me a video of the students pretty much doing like a live test on if the patient has like a cardiac arrest, what do nurses do? And that was something that always had in my mind, like, because I've been in hospitals and nurses seem pretty chill, relaxed. I mean, half the time, but I always question, like, how would other nurses react in a situation if one of the patients actually went through a situation like that? And I don't know, seeing that all the students actually, I guess, do everything, even though it was like a whole practice, it wasn't like an actual real patient. But seeing all that made me it just kind of made me interested. Like, it kind of excited me. So it kind of sparked the interest. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm pretty happy about taking this whole first step into, well, not my first step into the medical field, but first step as a guest into the nursing field, LVN. But hopefully this year I want to do that. And that's the goal pretty much this whole year, to do that and finish the rest of my prerequisites for everything. Like, I think I only have to take like 5 more classes for literally to apply into medical school and for my registered nursing prerequisites. And then I'm pretty much done with college in general. Like, the only thing I gotta do at that point is just do exams, do entrance tests, do the MCAT, do the the nursing NCLEX or whatever the crap is. Dude, that test is insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt that actually made me question. I'm like, maybe I'm underestimating some of these tests. It's not like it's not exactly that complicated, but it is like, it's long. Way longer than I thought, man. But man, I can't wait till next year because, first off, I look crap. I'm looking at myself in this camera right now. I look crap. To be honest with you guys, all you guys see is like the crappy version of me. Like when I just woke up, or when I come back from home from work and I'm just chilling, relaxed. And dude, you guys see the worst of the worst versions of me. And the one thing I do want to do is actually change how I am. Not how others. I don't care for how others see me. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do care to some extent. I do care in the sense of I want to show confidence, and I do show that extremely well because people don't even second guess anything when I tell them like, yo, my goal is to be a straight up surgeon, like, and they usually they just kind of know. It's one of those things where somebody say it and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, this. They don't even question it. They're like, yeah, I see it. They straight up tell me. They're like, okay, yeah, I see it for sure. Yeah, you seem like you already, yeah. So I'm just like, I radiate that energy, but when it comes to apparel, clothing, haircut, um, I realize I don't really. I don't care. Well, first off, I don't care for how I look, but I do care about how I look at the same time. That's so complicated. Anyway, next year, I want to try getting a haircut, keeping it up throughout the whole year, going to the barber consistently. I want to actually get new clothing. Besides these shirts, the shirts are staying the same. I like Uniqlo shirts. I'm not gonna lie to you. To be honest with you, I might just stay with like Uniqlo stuff. But um, I'm. I realized that I was looking at clothing today actually before I even made this video. But I realized that a lot of my biggest problem with clothing is I buy in bulks. Like I don't really buy clothing much. I usually just have like a day whenever all my clothes feel like they're kind of outdated. I just have that day where I just buy a whole bunch of clothing in bulks. And I realize a lot of very good clothing brands, they don't really they sell out a lot of the good stuff, and so they have to restock. And that's a problem for me. So what I'm gonna start doing is every paycheck I'm gonna buy like one or two pieces of clothing. Pretty much when I say that, I'm talking about like pants, um, and probably jackets, shirts. Uniqlo pretty much always have these available. Certain colors they don't, which sucks because every year they kind of cycle through, I guess, a different tone or whatever. That's fine with me. I'm not complaining. I like this version is too bright to be honest with you, but they do have the newer version is a little toned down, which is fine. That's something I could probably wear in public. But I do want to present myself more and uh more just I don't really even know the word to be honest with you. Maybe one of you guys could help me out to be honest. But besides that, I guess one last thing that I do before I end this video, I just wanted to pretty much say that I really I might start back up art again, like just art, drawing and stuff like that. I've been for like the past 4 or 5 months, 6 months, honestly, probably since the beginning of this year. I've been cycling out just like hobbies and not even hobbies. I guess you could say hobbies. Like anime used to be like the main thing I went to for so long, and that is not really the main thing anymore in my life. Like I still watch anime a lot. I still am addicted to it, but it's not the main thing in my life I could go to. Gaming was the same. Gaming this year literally is pretty much the same. I like gaming, but I'm not really that big of a gamer. It's fun with friends, but it's just feel I don't know. So I was thinking, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and for some reason I went to the art section, and there was this one person. She was describing her whole journey and like why she started drawing art again. And her story is pretty much like the multi-universe version of my life, which is crazy because I started drawing when I was a kid and I was extremely good. Like if you saw some of the art I drew when I was a kid, you would think that I would be like a high school level person that's been drawing for years. Like no, dude. Like, my handwriting is clean. I don't think you guys seen it any of my you know what? Here. I literally oh yeah, I got a new journal too. This is gonna be like my journal that I kind of just go and start through. But I'm gonna show you guys some of my handwriting. But my handwriting is like really, really, really clean. It's really neat too. I just started this journal literally. It's like, oh, you guys can't even see it, huh? Ah, dang, you guys can't see it. It's too bright on the camera. But whatever. Anyway, my handwriting is pretty much like computer, I guess you could say. It's very organized, very clean. Like, you could not tell if a person or a human, I mean, AI or a human written it. But I'm going to pick up drawing again, and I want to see how far I get this time. Because I always questioned, it's funny because I was thinking, I'm like, why did I quit drawing anyway? Like, I was really into becoming an artist and everything. I wanted to be a graphic. It's crazy because I think about it. In high school, I wanted to be a graphic designer. And I don't know why I that just kind of disappeared. And I had multiple times throughout my life where I'm like, dang, I had so many chances where I could have picked this thing up again. But I never did. Why? And I think I realized it's kind of the same concept of when you make a hobby into like a job, or like you take it to like the whole academic route. It's not fun anymore. That's pretty much what happened. Like, to me, when I was young and when I went into my first art class, yes, it was very informal, informational and everything like that. It was fun, but it wasn't fun. I did not enjoy it at all. Like, that was, I don't know. After that, I just never touched it again. I didn't care for it. And then when I wanted to do graphic designing, I love art, love looking at it and everything, but I realized, I guess it got academic again, and so I want to try picking it up as a hobby to just draw for myself and just make it look cool. Plus, I got an iPad, so why not test it out? You know what I mean? I know I could commit to it because everybody has I mean, let's be honest. You go home on your free days or whatever like that, you're not doing anything. When I'm home, literally yesterday and a day before, I didn't have anything to do once I got home. I was bored. I didn't feel like playing games. I didn't feel like watching anime. I didn't know what to do. So I'm just watching YouTube videos of artist story and everything, trying to see if I could actually probably pick it up again. And I realized I'm pretty sure I have, well, I know 1,000% I have the dedication to continue it, but it made me realize I think I'm looking at art in a kind of a different view than a lot of other people. I know I'm going to be bad at it because I haven't really touched pencil and paper for like years now. Just to even draw, to be honest, and write. Like, most people these days just use computer to type an essay or whatever, but I figured, like, if I'm gonna do it, I want to try doing it digitally. I think digital is a way to go, because digital also is more like, that's where all the, I don't know, but I'm gonna try doing that. But to summarize this video, man, this year is crap, and I really can't wait for next year. I really can't. I didn't know where this video was gonna go. I had to make a video. I got work in a couple of hours. Honestly, it sucks. Oh, and before I actually go, you guys hear this? You guys hear that sound in the background? It's like popping. It's like, that is my air cooler, my AIO cooler on my PC. Dude, that thing is empty. Like, my PC runs at like 100 Celsius. It is like thermal throttling, bro. It's crazy. And I don't know how my PC haven't crashed yet. That's a crazy thing. But I'm getting a new AIO pump. Literally the I'm getting the maxed Noctua version or whatever, since I know that's like a lifetime thing. But I'm gonna get that, install it, and then whenever I build a new PC in my life, I'm just gonna hook that up. And then I have a case. I have a case somewhere in my room, like a ITX case. But who knows? Maybe at the end of the year, I might turn this PC into ITX build or whatever. But right now, yeah. Anyway, I felt like I had it. I wasn't gonna make a video this week, but I ended up. I felt like I'm responsible to make something, just because I don't have anything really to stop me from making something. I mean, that's the least I could do. I didn't do anything this week, so I feel like I'm responsible to at least doing that, even though I didn't do anything. But yeah, with that said, I hope you guys honestly are having or had a better year than me this year, because holy crap, my year was horrible. I hope some of you guys had the best of the best years. But I will say this, if you had a horrible year and your year was even worse than mine, then the best advice I could give you is prepare or set in place man, I don't know the words, bro. What do you call them? Just set in place pillars. There you go. Early pillars, so you could stand very high up in the beginning of the year and you won't struggle. If you start off with pillars, then you could build up even higher and higher. So that's the best advice I could give you. Just think of ending this month preparing for next year. And also, go out your comfort zone. It literally don't matter. Trust me, I hate going out of my comfort zone. I hate making my first step. I hate the feeling of literally going and making my first step, doing stuff that I don't like. I had crazy overprotective parents, yada yada. I hate it. I feel uncomfortable. But despite all that, I know that there's no person in this world that could carry me but myself. If I truly want to reach my goal and my pinnacle, the pinnacle version of myself, then I have to literally go out of my way to do stuff that I hate. As long as it don't, and I say this it's more simple than you guys think it is. Make an appointment, make a phone call, talk to people, write dates on calendars. Once you drive to the place last second, if you do the stuff like that, you will literally succeed. No matter how you feel, no matter how nervous you are in a moment, once you do those things, those actions, those steps, your brain will automatically complete them. That's how I am. I don't want to. You think I wanted to go check out nursing programs? I don't. I don't. I really didn't. But I know that deep in my heart, I know that I would not go anywhere if I didn't make the action. So I called a couple of places. I booked appointments. And once the appointments are booked like a week or two, I simply waited. And on that day, I'm like, dang, it sucks, but I already made the appointment, so I kind of have to go, you know? Because if I don't go, then I'm wasting somebody else's time. And I went and I got more information than I thought I would ever got. I knew a lot of the stuff. I do my research, knowledge, and everything, but man, talking to an actual professional and I guess asking advice from other people perspective that is, I guess, that's seeing so many other people go in the field and the reason why they succeeded, why they didn't succeed, and just getting somebody's advice from a third person perspective that actually has a huge experience was very knowledgeable and just very grateful from my perspective. But yeah, with that said, I know this video might be a little too long. Who cares? But I hope you guys have a good day. And yeah, yeet.